Okay.
We're never going back.
Never going back. Never going back. Are you wearing overalls, bro? Am I about to get jealous? Oh no. Okay.
It's an apron.
It's an apron. It's an apron.
He's been welding and soldering in the shop.
You working on your Iron Man suit? He looks like. Oh, I like the hair, bro. Looking like he got the S curl, little Superman
look.
Yeah, you ever see that dark? It was a dark version of the Justice League, and
dude, it's not a dark version just because Superman is Latino.
He was Latino.
You can't call it. You can't call it the dark version because
I didn't make white. That.
You did.
I didn't do that.
You just said it.
Yeah,
remember the dark version of Justice League where
that's what it was called, bro. That's what it was called. I loved it because he said like shit like Chingow and stuff like that. Like Chingow. You know, he said Chingow. He said Chingow.
Oh, you know what's funny about Chingow is that it sounds like Ching Tao. Yeah. So every time I see that beer Ching Tao, I always say, "Oh, it's Chingow."
Chingow.
Chingow way. You know, if you ever want to let somebody know how Mexican you are, you just drop a Chingow.
Chingow.
Hey man, hey, true story. You saw that festival I did, right? Tecate Catrina?
Yeah. All
right, so listen, my Spanish, I would say I'm very, very, very. Hold on a second. Let me close the door because if my old lady hears this story, she's gonna have something to say about my Spanish.
Ooh, I bet. No,
anyhow, man,
it's not authentico.
Well, you know, it's very intermediate level. Like, talk to me like I'm 8 years old, okay? And very
yo hablo español muy bien.
Pero yo puedo comunicar, estoy intentando y te puedo decir una cosa de mi español. No es mejor, pero es mentiroso. It's a lie if I tell you I don't know Spanish, okay? How about that?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
That's pretty good.
So, dude, when this Tecate Catrina festival came about, like they took me to like this, almost like it looked like a sweatshop, dude. There was like people in the background. I probably even should be saying this story because it could have very well been. Anyhow, no, they were all talking to me in Spanish, man. And like I was following them, and it was a very grandiose plan. And you know, they were like, "You do know how to, or tú hablas español, verdad?" Like, sí, como que no, chingao. You drop a chingao, man. Everybody knows. And I was able to get the deal done.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
Yeah. It was one of my better moments. I got it all done. So
yeah, man, I've been stuck in those positions in service industry as a manager, you know, having to communicate somebody in a dire situation.
Yeah, that dire situation being that their check is wrong.
Speaks, not even that. Like I'm talking about like on a employee level, you know, people that work for me, like in the back of the house or whatever. It's been a pretty dire situation. We're trying to communicate, and it's been tough, but we got through it. And I know as much Spanish as I can. I can learn. I need to learn. I'm surprised I didn't. That's something I wanted to like really do during COVID. I was like, I got the time. I need to do this. Yeah. Instead, I tried to learn guitar instead, and that didn't go well either. You know how that goes, man. That's tough. That's a really hard thing to do.
Yeah, and it's just
start young. You got to start young.
Yeah, you do. And your parents probably figured, oh, you know, he'll pick it up. You know, they didn't know the ramifications.
I think it was on purpose, you know, actually at first, just because it was like they could speak in front of us without us knowing what the hell they're saying, you know, that kind of deal. And I think that was to their advantage as parents in the beginning. But yeah.
It's kind of a sore subject because, listen, my parents gave me everything. An education, everything. And
for sure,
if I would have had the tools that we have now to learn Spanish, I very well would have, you know, like I couldn't go to the store and buy a book, you know, like I didn't have the money. Now
they have the apps and the whole thing.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Duolingo.
Shout
out to our sponsors.
That's right. Duolingo sponsor. Want to learn a different language. Yeah. We need to get on Popcorn, man. We just got to peruse. It's there. We got to look it up. And then we put together a pitch. We put together a pitch, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's so many options. So just we can look through there and find something that, or maybe I don't know. I don't want to leave it up to anybody else but us. But just look in there and see if there's anything that, like, you know, it'd be cool to have sponsors that we actually give a shit about.
Yeah.
You know, like Smooth My Balls, which is something I truly am passionate about.
We're
not as
can you just get like
passionate as me.
you know? I have a macro lens, right? I think that'll sell it. You know, we'll just get very tight.
Get in there,
macro
man.
that-
Get in
macro
there.
that bad
Get
boy.
in there.
We'll show a follicle. We'll show one follicle and what it does to that one follicle.
So for me in my schedule, like Mondays are like kind of like my like Saturday, I guess. You know?
Yeah, service industry.
So one thing that I've been doing lately with Ashley, and it's pretty fun, and we call it DuetchEnstiens. So you go to Dutch Brothers and you get yourself something nice, and then you go to Einstein's and then you get yourself something nice, right? So it's like you put them together, DuetchEnstiens. And so
dumb,
amazing, delicious. I had a hazelnut truffle today.
Dutch Bros doesn't have bagels.
Oh, that's like my dream right there. That'd be a dream sponsor. No, they don't have bagels.
Okay,
they have
and
snacks.
Einstein's has coffee.
They do have coffee.
So,
but if you want the best coffee on the planet, no sponsorship here. This is just me.
What are you doing? You're riding your bike?
As a fan, I go to Douche Bros.
Electric scooter?
And get some coffee.
Are you in
Douche Bros? It's delicious, bro. The one I had today is absolutely insane. You know, and then she had one that was like a cold one. I usually do hot drinks. I don't really do the cold drinks. I know you're more of a cold brew.
Yeah.
You do cold brew. Do you do like
but you can heat up cold brew.
Like iced coffee, like iced coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not into it as much.
If I prefer iced coffee with little cream, no cream.
But you know
if I do a cold brew, I usually just have it black.
One thing to do if you're ever in a situation where one of you has an iced coffee drink and one of you has a hot coffee drink. Remember when you were a kid and you were going to like maybe you're at the hotel and they were at a place that had a pool and a hot tub, and you go from the pool to the hot tub or the hot tub to the pool?
Yeah.
You could do that with drinks. Same thing. Same sensation. Same sensation. You take a nice good sip of that ice cold coffee drink, and then chase that with a warm hot latte. Damn. And then or vice versa. The combo is exquisite.
Do you put sugar in your lattes?
No, hell no. I mean, I get it when I get it from them. Like they make it how it comes. I don't ask for any. I've heard other people's orders and they add sugar, but I really don't.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it's a lot because they've already put enough in there. They put so much
tell you
in
what.
already.
My favorite routine that you do is nothing to do with the coffee. It's that you get really high before we start the podcast.
There's no evidence of that. Yeah, there is probably. I don't know.
Hey,
I try to edit as best as possible.
They just
not
said
myself. But
Yeah, I know.
Troy, I can't really. I mean, if I tried to get Troy's drug use out of the show, like it'd be so much time devoted to edit all that shit out. It's just impossible.
Hey, so they still legalized THC 8. It is still.
It is okay. So I heard that was something that was in the up in the air. So it
Are
is.
you gonna smoke it?
I have before. I've tried it.
And
yeah, man. Because I for a long time I didn't smoke at all. Like I was on a cleanse, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
And that was something that I kind of used as like an approach. I don't know if that was a good idea though. I probably wasn't. Smoke that first and then smoke weed again. I don't know if that was a good idea.
I don't trust it.
I got really paranoid.
Strictly bath salts.
I had some real
Four Locos. Strictly bath salts and Four Locos.
Bath salt, the combo. Wow.
Isn't there another one called
What do
like
they call
Kush?
that? There's got to be something.
Wasn't
Kush?
there something else? Kush?
Quiche's good.
What
Making
are you talking about like what? Like weed? Like Kush?
No, well, there was like something you could buy at a store and they outlawed it. It was called like Kush.
Was that the liquid?
Is that like fake
That's
weed?
the drink?
I think so. I think it was fake weed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, which microphone sounds better, this one or this one? This one?
That one.
Check. This one?
Okay, louder.
It's louder.
All right, perfect. All right.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things to do. Like, do you ever go to the eye doctor? I mean, I have to. I wear glasses. I've been wearing glasses since the 3rd grade. Do you guys go to the eye doctor a lot?
I just got my physical, man, and I have 2015 vision.
That's really good, man. Holy shit.
Thank you.
I don't. I have bad vision. But one of my favorite thing to do is to go like when they go number 1, number 2, number 2, number 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 3. You know what I mean? When they go through all the different lenses. But I guess you've never had to do that. So
no, I just like it when they check for lice.
Oh, okay. Like old school, like elementary school lice check-in. All right.
Lice check-in. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, play with my hair, man. Oh my God. What was the name? I don't know. You didn't go to Boyd though, did you? Didn't.
I went to Vaughn.
I can't remember my my nurse for my elementary school, but I did enjoy that. She used the little tongue depressor to play with my hair. Yeah. And that was awesome.
I'll tell you what I don't like is a physical. Like
oh yeah, that's not
like that's always the most uncomfortable thing, and you have to play it off.
But it's still to this day same way. There's not a better way for that.
Have a female do it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like they're like I had one doctor that didn't even have to grab my nut. Like he just kind of pressed on my my pelvis. It's a way of it's a hernia check is what it is. That's why they do it.
Yeah, hold on.
So I think there's a better way. I don't know if they're subjecting people to getting pinched in the ball pinch. At least not in doctors' offices.
I've got a funny story about a physical, but I'm not going to tell it on this podcast.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. The worst physical I ever had was the Marine Corps physical.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's like just like in and out, like. You know,
it was like everybody that was going into the military in Dallas Fort Worth was in one building.
Oh yeah,
to see one.
It's like the movies. It really is like the movies. Where it's just like a line of people in their underwear.
I don't think it's like that as much anymore. But yeah. It was this old building in downtown Dallas, and there was 2 really old doctors. You know, government jobs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it just took forever, and like you would just get one thing done, or like one thing examined. Or, you know, they would check your joints and this, then they'd be like, okay, go get in line again. Yeah. Just in line every day for them to check, you know, if you got the bone spurs or.
Yeah, let me.
And that was
something down your heel.
And they check your prostate there too.
Oh.
That was.
I recently had my butt throat checked.
That's great, man. You need to. Everybody, you know, that's a good idea. Good idea. It's not as bad as you thought, right? Let's be honest. It wasn't that bad, right?
I mean, he choked me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little guy. All right.
No, I feel you. I
thought it was fun.
I had.
So how much do you tip?
One go the other way.
I mean, you know,
what's an appropriate amount to tip after?
I got scoped both ways. Let's put it that way.
I'm just saying, if you go, but you better take whatever out.
Like no, through my penis is what I'm saying. Not just my throat. My penis.
Oh, you had a urethra thing.
Your penis.
Yeah, and that was rough. That was really harsh.
Did they knock you out for that?
They didn't knock me out. They just gave me a shot, and so I didn't feel it. I just had to witness it. That's all.
Yeah,
it was a giant machine. It was a giant machine that was shoved into my penis. It was very scary. You know, like those things where they have a camera, they put it down. Like I don't know, they do it for plumbing, and like they have this it's like a big
it's a scope.
Yeah, it's a scope. So there's like a lot of it, and so like it winds. So it's like, man, all that is going inside of me right now.
That's what she said.
That's a weird feeling.
It's a weird feeling, man.
You know, it's a terrible feeling.
What's that?
Getting crushed to death at a concert.
Oh my God, yeah, that's true. And for what? You know. Like, do you remember that? I always thought that like this is a stretch, and this is no disrespect to anybody who lost their life, you know. But I always wondered that every time, like, no matter what the situation is, if it's not for like running for your life, like for fear of something, I never understood people running, like those kids that ran to the lunch line. You remember those kids, like who'd run to try to get like first in lunch line or some shit like that, like, or those types of situations, or concerts. Like I did it one time. I like rushed the stage too many times and got kicked out of a concert, but for what reason? I don't even know why I was doing it.
You wanted the best seats, man. You wanted the best seats. We're me first. Like, I'm trying to get the best seat to TikTok the best. And
I think it's just to recapture the first time, because the first time they broke over the barriers and they all rushed inside. And I think they're just trying to recreate that energy. But man, just take your time, man. Enjoy it. Like that's what you're there for, is to enjoy the experience, and don't rush. There's no need. There's no need.
Yep. Obviously, we're talking about the Travis Scott
Astro
World Festival that took place on Friday, November the 5th. And 8 people lost their lives, all ranging from the age of 14 to 31, I believe. I mean, some people were just recently buried yesterday.
He pledged to pay for all the funerals. Travis Scott.
You have to do more than that. He's got some life insurance policies to pay out.
I'm sure. I'd sue the shit out of him.
There was video circulating.
He's getting sued.
Yeah. Oh, hardcore.
That already started.
Yeah, 15 people.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
There was a girl that jumped up trying to tell the camera guy stop the show. That camera guy wasn't having it. So, do we cancel Travis Scott?
I don't know. Somebody's at fault. Somebody's at fault.
Let's be real. How high was Travis Scott?
I mean, is that his responsibility as a performer on stage? Can he even see what's going on? Does he even, from his vantage point, what's going on stage at the time? Is he fully aware, and can he see what's going on, and at what range is that?
Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't fucking tell you, but I doubt it. I doubt it, and it should definitely not be in his responsibility as a performer.
It absolutely is.
It's on somebody else who's controlling the crowd and who's controlling, all that stuff. That's definitely not on him. Like,
what happens is he sees that there's ambulances and people dying. He's being told people are dying. Dude, you don't continue that. You have to stop. I mean, let's look at the TikTok that I sent you for my talk of the week. I don't want to get into it. However, Adele stopped shows. All these other performers have stopped their shows for that.
That's true.
Because they have a responsibility. So I absolutely put 100% onus on Travis Scott. And hey, listen, I'm sure he's a good guy. He just exercised poor judgment. And unfortunately, 8 people lost their lives. And unfortunately, your career is over. Welcome to the real world. You can have it all.
Get canceled, dude.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to get canceled at all.
Unless he says something bad about the Alphabet Mafia.
Well, I don't know. We'll see, man.
It's the only thing that gets you killed.
Either way, it's tragic.
It's
very just got to be careful.
You can murder somebody.
Yeah. I mean, the guy
I'm
did.
just going to keep going back to that reference. It's a pretty good reference.
I mean, shoot. Hey, I mean, what am I? Who am I to say? I mean, Rey Mysterio killed the guy in the boxing ring. I mean, I don't know.
In the wrestling ring.
I mean, the wrestling ring. Yeah.
In the square circle.
I mean, but of course, that's not the same thing. Well, I mean, it's all tragic. I mean, Jesus, 8 people died. I feel really bad.
No, it is.
And that's why I always buy VIP, dude. Like, I'm too old. Yeah. I'm too short.
No,
like I went to EDC and I got in the crowd once and I was already freaking out because everybody's taller than me. Yeah. So it's not like I can see crap to begin with.
Yeah, but then you see videos of the movie. On the movie, there's the guy who was in the wheelchair. I thought it was pretty cool. They let him up on the crowd surf at EDC.
Well,
that was like a moment, So like,
yeah,
it just depends on the crowd, I guess, and the energy.
Yeah, man, I'm cool being in the VIP.
VIP, let's kick it.
That's just the way I roll, baby. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, man, get me in the champagne room, bro.
No, that's a different VIP. No, I'm talking about VIP festival style. I'm talking about
my bad.
Into a suite.
Yeah, we're not talking about other stuff like that. Nah.
Yeah. Behind the velvet rope.
No.
Hey, so
there's no sex in the champagne room.
Did y'all get a chance to see Saturday Night Live?
I did not, but I love Kieran Culkin, and I've been watching Succession. Over sort of. I watched the first season.
It's been like 2 years, man.
I know. Yeah, it's really good.
Whenever there's a 2-year hiatus between seasons, it's okay to just rewatch the series. He's amazing.
It's so good, man.
That show is
all
amazing.
All the performances. It's fun stuff. He's really good, and I loved seeing him. Just even in like the pictures in the promos that I've seen so far. I think his range, man. He's got great range.
Got good chemistry with the cast of Saturday Night Live.
Apparently, he's been on before when he was 3 years old.
6.
Yeah.
Or 6.
Yeah.
6 years old.
There was a new Donald Trump impersonator, and he was good, but the Donald Trump impersonator was good, but I don't know, just something about it didn't land. Like, it was a little too drawn out and long. Like, He can do a good Donald Trump. It's just that the writing was terrible.
The sketch was a little long, but his parts were funny.
Yeah.
They probably could have gotten away with just one of those
Rundowns.
cutouts. Yeah, rundowns.
Yeah.
But I thought it was good. I thought it was too much makeup because I'm just used to Alec Baldwin with the wig and the orange face. This dude has on like a considerable amount of prosthetics.
I think that's what his face looks like, dude. It's all squared like that. It looks weird.
I thought they wanted to make his mouth tiny.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but I think that's because
His voice is good.
Yeah, his voice is great.
Good.
But he looks just like Joe Biden if they just put like some. I think he just has a square, it's almost like a rectangle jaw.
Yeah.
Like a really long rectangle jaw.
Yeah.
And that's not me hating. That's just me. He's got Jay Leno's jaw, pretty much.
Oh, Jay Leno. Apparently, Hollywood hates him.
I hate him. I'm just kidding. I don't hate him. Is it cool? Is it cool to hate him? Because I remember there was a time it was cool to hate Limp Bizkit, and I hated everybody for that. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's always cool to hate Limp Bizkit.
That's the stupidest thing. All right.
Not right now, actually. They're actually on the uptick, but we should do a hot or what's in and out or something like that. What is that? Hot or not? I don't know. One of those things.
I'll make that
from our perspective. Yeah, I think the world needs that from our perspective.
Most overrated bands of all time.
Ooh,
there's some really good names. I like these guys' names on Saturday Night Live. The guy that does Trump, James Austin Johnson.
Oh, okay, James.
They got a new guy who has the coolest name ever, Aristotle Athari.
Oh yeah.
Or what about Ego Nadwim?
Ugo.
Ego. No, it's Ego, bro.
It's not Ugo.
It's Ego.
No, it's Ego.
Okay.
EGO, like Lego My Ego.
Ego.
Ego is 2 G's.
Ugo.
It's ego.
Okay. It's okay.
They say it at the beginning of every show. Jorge, come on.
Okay.
Ugo.
All right, forget it. All right, I guess I messed that up. Damn it.
No. I just knew somebody named Ugo before.
Okay.
Do you guys know any Ugos?
I don't know any Ugos.
What's the weirdest name that you've ever met? Like a person you've ever met? Like weirdest name?
Oh, bro. When I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, I had to check in a guy. His name was Muhammad Balarala.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, I kid you not. Balarala. It was a long.
I love that. That's awesome.
And the guy was like, "No, you can just call me Ed." And there was a girl working right next to me.
I want to remember it.
There was a girl working right next to me, and I go, "Ha, Mr. Balarala Halamala, you're so funny." Yeah. And then I checked him out. I was like, "All right, there you go, Mr. Balar."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Our old buddy Auntie, his name is always great. Auntie Juco Petro Huvela.
Yeah. Antiyuka. That was his full name. His first name is Antiyuka.
Yeah. Very cool, dude. Very cool name.
Yeah.
That's the coolest name, I think, probably.
You know what name really sucks?
What's that? Christopher Michael?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, right?
That guy.
What a fucking liar, that fucking guy. First off, he comes over here and he says he's been fucking. What did he say? I want to get the wording right.
He gets all of his info from Joe Rogan.
Yeah, right.
Moron.
I've been immunized. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been immunized. What does that even mean? Can that be the word of the day so we can break that down?
Yeah, I guess it's like whenever you take.
No, I already have the word of the day.
I'm sorry, we're not going to make it the word of the day. I was just a wisecrack.
All right, well, we're going to start the show.
I missed that part.
Well, we can start the show. Yeah, let's go. No, we're not even close. We got to get warmed up, bro. Like,
wait, what are you talking about?
We got to get the mind right.
Let's start the show.
This has all been comedic gold.
Some of it.
Oh, damn.
Some of it was sad because you had to talk about death.
To all the haters out there who said we'd never make it to episode 69, well, we did it, baby. Ooh. The episode starts now. Welcome to Good Vibes with Chris, Dean, TJ, and friends.
fuck the naysayers. They don't mean a thing.
That's right.
On this week's episode, we have
What does space poop look like?
You'd think they'd make a space shuttle with at least 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Am I right?
Just going egg fast. You know, that's what I would do.
Do their farts linger in space? Do they though? Do their farts linger in space? Like, I mean,
I don't think so, man.
That air filtration system's pretty strong, I would assume.
Yeah.
But it's just recycled.
They
air.
grew their own veggies. They made salsa. So many stories coming from space. So much awesome.
now, like, is it
Coming
only
to HEB, space salsa.
now? Whenever the rockets go, like, is it becoming debris in the outer, in the
Atmosphere?
well, no, is it
space?
Yeah, is it like
The SpaceX rockets are reusable. They land.
Yeah, but I just know there's a bunch of space trash out there. So last thing I want to do,
Yeah.
last thing I want to do is book a
that's
flight and
that's our new venture, boys. We're gonna be the first space trash man.
Spaceman at work. I got dibs on Emilio's role.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Space trash.
Are any of y'all looking forward to the metaverse?
Space trash.
What's the difference? Someone explain to me the difference between
That's what they
Facebook stuff now and the metaverse.
Did you not hear the dystopian
Who's
future
changing
that
it?
was laid upon us by Troy Warren himself?
I understand what Troy was saying, but sometimes I tune him out.
The feelies, and the sex
to-
pods.
He starts to sound a lot like the talk radio my mom and dad listen to.
I think it's really great, and I think it's great to get that perspective because
No,
that's
dude, it's 100% true.
Yep, and he's got his finger on the heartbeat of America, boy. He's live and laugh. He goes, he's just like you. He's just like you. He marks all those census boxes you do.
What's going to be amazing is how they're going to track your eyes, dude. You think they got information on you now? Wait till they track your eyes. It's going to tell you everything about you.
Good thing I got 2 new eyes that I stole from somebody I killed a long time ago. Oh, that was last month. We're over. That's through. What's some fun stuff? I was trying to think of fun stuff. I like to do festive stuff during the holidays. We are coming up through the holidays. It is the March to the holidays. We're in November. It is episode 69.
Nice.
My favorite number. Don't question it, Jorge. It's true.
Favorite police. I'm
So
driving by.
So what are some cool things? What are some festive things to do during this time of the year? What are some cool things other than Thanksgiving? Obviously, that's the one that's on everybody's mind for sure.
I like to take a trip up to Connecticut,
Nice.
see the foliage.
Oh yeah.
Or
I like to fake that with
or you can
filters
do
on
fall
TikTok.
foliage
I
do
force
fall foliage.
fall foliage.
cruise
That orange
around the
filter. And I'm like,
Boston
I sip
Bay,
my
Massachusetts.
douche bros latte and my orange filtered, background, and I just create the environment I want to live in, and I just like look at myself in that environment. And I just take a moment every day, at least part of every day, and I live that life at least for 3 minutes at a time. Thank you, TikTok, for allowing me to post 3-minute videos. If you want to catch those, you can find me on TikTok at Boostasa.
Oh, let's start the show.
You guys let me go for so long.
Okay, well, I was going to talk about pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks.
I
But
do.
thanks,
I love
Chris.
them.
You just
love
rocked
them.
a solo, and now I'm done.
Yes.
Let's
Is that
talk
one of your
about-
favorites?
Pumpkin spice lattes are gross.
They're delicious, bro. Okay, I made the
Pumpkin-
best coffee at home.
Pumpkin is the
at
worst
home.
flavor. Worst flavor.
Check-
Now,
check
let me
out-
ask you, what the hell do you eat?
I'm
from a
obsessed with
pumpkin?
coffee lately. I talk about it all the time. But I did make the best cup of coffee at home. This is coffee from Cafe Du Monde, from the literal place, right?
What? Yeah.
It had some creamer. I do about 15% creamer. I'm just gonna
God,
throw
that's
that out there. Hey,
Jesus
15%
Christ.
creamer. 15%. That's not even a quarter. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. 15% of something big is not really that much if you really think about it. Anyway,
Mhm.
in that 15%, half of it was cinnamon dolce, Starbucks creamer. The other half, pumpkin spice latte, and it was a beautiful blend of
all of that. Sounds horrible.
Of just this time of year. It made me like feel warm. It was delicious. I was getting all the different notes in there: the pumpkin, the cinnamon, the dolce.
What do you
of it.
So what I like to do is I like to take a Four Loko, and then I take a shot of Fireball. Right.
Hey, what part of the pumpkin?
What I like to do is to just chug the shotgun, the 2 Four Lokos, chase it with the Fireball.
Yes,
it keeps me warm. It makes me think about fall. I put a blanket on. I smoke a little bit of meth, and then I just go to sleep.
Very extreme. Very extreme.
Fall nighttime routine.
We used to have a roommate that would buy this time of year. He always had a small bottle of Rumpelmints and a small bottle of Schlager. Oh yeah. Keep warm at this time of year, bro. You know, you come from a survivor's background. You don't get a lot of jackets. You don't got a lot of layers, bro. You got to do it the other way. Stay warm.
Have any of y'all ever eaten part of a pumpkin, just straight up raw?
No.
Okay. I just want to let you know that apparently you can eat all of the pumpkin except for its stalk.
Ew.
Exactly.
Why, though?
I don't know.
I like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Nope.
You don't even like that?
I do like pumpkin pie, but it has to be layered in whipped cream.
Oh yeah, Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Yeah, Cool Whip or whipped
Cool
cream,
Whip.
man. Because if it doesn't have that, I ain't eating it. And that's like the only thing to disguise the taste of pumpkin.
Do you guys like ambrosia or fruit salad? Is what my mom calls it, but it's called ambrosia.
God,
give me
no,
that shit.
dude.
Give me that shit.
Is that the one with the marshmallows and
marshmallows, fruit salad?
Okay, punch
fruit
yourself.
Cocktail. Give me that fruit
punch
cocktail.
yourself right now. Punch yourself
coconut.
in the face.
Give me some cool
Hey, what about that red
tricolor marshmallows?
Is it cranberry sauce or whatever?
Yeah. Out of the can?
Oh God. Ugh,
yeah.
Kill me.
No, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. That's like a must.
Oh,
I think the best thing to do is you get some actual cranberry like chutney.
Yeah. And
then you get the can of cranberry, you mix those together so you get like a decent
okay. Nice. I like that.
Good for everybody.
That's like a Rachel Ray kind of trick. Fruitcake. I've never really been. I don't know if I've ever experienced true fruitcake. I don't know if I've had that.
I tell you what, man. I might just have my mom make like a bunch of freaking fruit cakes.
Is it good?
Because if the supply, well, I don't know, but if the supply chain sucks all that much, then I'll be like, fruitcake sells like a mug.
Peretado or something. How do you say that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that shit is disgusting.
Are you talking about with the bread and the raisins and
shit?
Oh my god,
not a fan.
Yeah,
not a fan.
That's the shit. That's the shit.
Not a fan.
Oh god,
it's almost like bread pudding, but it's not. You know what I mean?
That's why you have it with ice cream, bro.
Okay, well, I never had that. That sounds good. That does sound good. But yeah,
it's bread pudding.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. I just like the scent in the air. Do you notice that this time of year has a different scent in the air? You smell that? It is pumpkins. I think it's pumpkins. It's like the leaves changing. It's all that. And then like you get a little bit of a coolness in the air, which is nice. Something we don't get to experience as often as other places, maybe. So yeah, man, you bust out the hoodies, you do all the sweaters, all that stuff. It's a great time of year. What's too early? When do you start busting out the Christmas stuff? Like how long is the you got to put up the right now we've already put up the Halloween shit. Maybe you bust out some Thanksgiving stuff that lasts a couple weeks and then you go right into Christmas, right? Maybe 2 weeks. That Thanksgiving stuff's out for 2 weeks at most, maybe 3, and you go right into Christmas, right?
Well, I think what we're doing is we're going to start decorating Christmas.
Yeah.
The week of Thanksgiving because we're not going to be in town for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That way, when we get back, it's done.
Well, here's something for you guys, and I'm trying to put together a little white elephant exchange for the homies, for the friends and the fams. If you'd like, December 3rd, check your calendar. We are going to be doing like a white elephant and a karaoke night. We're trying to plan that karaoke night.
Let's do it at my house.
December 3rd.
All right, I'm writing it down. I do not want to miss this one.
That is a Friday.
Chris's
night.
Christmas.
Is it Friday night? Yeah, that's
We'll
a
call
Friday
it the
night.
good vibes.
The good vibes.
Christmas
holiday,
party.
Company party.
Christmas party.
Company.
Ooh, I like that.
The company party.
Hell yeah, we'll do it for real.
All right. Well, I can bring the my thing. All right.
Sweet.
I gotta write this down. So I'm in my Chingow.
Excellent. I think that sounds like a fun idea. Do you go and to go look at Christmas lights? Is that something that you guys do? Is that something y'all are into?
We do it. It's not a thing that I'm like looking
Super
forward
into.
to.
Do you dude, score it, you know what I mean? Like make yourself a playlist that'll help you enjoy the experience. Make it a huge, it'll make it more of an immersive experience for yourself. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
No, the ones I go to have the playlist already set.
Yeah, but they suck, bro, right?
It's synchronized to
It's
the
like,
lights.
yeah, but it's all bullshit, man. You just get lucky, I promise you. You can play anything, it'll work.
Yeah, unless it's the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know who should do that? Who should stop making the music that they actually make and then just start doing holiday music?
Blink-182.
Is what is their name? Damn it. They do real. Oh shit. What is that stuff?
Metallica. Rolling Stones.
Now they're like a noise band.
Fish.
Blue Man Group.
Sleigh Bells. Yeah, Sleigh Bells. Sleigh Bells should stop making regular music and just start doing Christmas music, just like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That'd be good.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is amazing. I've got to see them before.
I've never seen anything cool like that. Like I've been to whatever we did in school, right? We went to the symphony once, went to the opera once, but that's it. That's the only culture I've been able to get. Like I've been to the museums we have here in town. God damn it, I need to travel is what I'm trying to say, I guess. I need to travel
Dallas
more.
Symphony
I need to see the world.
Yeah.
Puts out they have a whole schedule, right? They have a season.
Yeah.
You can be season ticket holder if you want.
Nice.
But there's usually only one show that I'm even close to interested in. It's always like the one-off, like Goofy, or something. You know, it's never the. I don't.
It's not the classics. You're not going out to see Wicked.
That's not at the. No, I would go see a
Crown
Wicked
Heights.
sing along or
Crown
something.
Heights.
That would be one thing that I would go listen to, but I don't.
Crown Heights. Give me some parliaments and a lottery ticket. I'm trying to get rich quick. My name's Henry Thicket. I don't know.
Is that what his name is?
I don't know. I just made that shit up, bro, on the fly because you forgot I wasn't a rapper, bro. 4 years ago, I started my rap journey. I got a little reminder of it on my phone. You know, my phone does that. It's a little love-hate thing. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it sucks. But
can you believe that
reminders?
Can you believe that one restaurant is waging war against Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You"?
It's too much. Agree? You get it everywhere else.
Every single workplace you go.
Yeah, avoid it at all costs is what I say. You know,
well, I'm kind of with you there.
It's gonna be May thing. Like it's gonna be like the Justin Timberlake meme. Like it's like that same thing. It's like avoid it at all costs on that day.
Yeah, the Stoney P Bar in Dallas. Strict limitations on the pop singers. Seasonal hit. But there's a lot of songs that are like that, man. There's a lot of Christmas carols that are like that.
Do you have any that you love?
My all-time favorite one of all time is Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day I gave it away. Oh, this year from Jeremy from I'll give it to someone special.
Damn.
Whoa.
Man, you got the range of the lady from Ted Lasso.
And Jesus.
Yep. That's true. I've heard that.
With Fergie.
I've heard
Jesus
that.
in the Christmas. So yeah, so I was saying the Dallas Symphony has like one show every like 4 months that I'd be interested in. And there's one in January that's called Revolution. The music of the Beatles.
Oh
music
yeah.
of the Beatles symphonic experience. See, that would be good.
Say you want a revolution. Yeah, that'd be nice, man. Yeah, we're getting ready for this karaoke, bro. We are fucking ready, bro. We are so ready. You know what I mean? So, okay. Have you ever seen Why Women Kill? Have you ever seen this show?
No.
It's a good show. Season 2's out already. I don't know if there's maybe 3 or 4 seasons. I don't even know how many seasons are out, but I'm watching season 2 currently. And it is very good. Season 1 had some cool things where it was like 3 different storylines going on in 3 different decades.
That's the Lucy Liu.
Yeah,
show,
Lucy
right?
Liu's in the original. Season 2 is a different story altogether. And it's slowly unfolding, and it's pretty fun.
So it's an anthology
Cool stuff.
series?
Yeah, it's an anthology series, yeah.
Are they all based on true stories?
I don't think so. But it's like basically it's about like death, you know, people who kill people and why they do it, how they get away with it, or why
There's
they
a lot of shopping scenes.
shopping. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Women be shopping.
Ooh, that's that age-old ism.
Dave Chappelle.
You know, he's a genius in some people's mind. Some people's mind, he's a villain, right? He's the most polarizing person in the world right now, right? Him and
I wouldn't say it was polarizing.
the baby.
The baby.
You know,
Yep.
it's a hot topic. Speaking of hot topic,
I'm not sure why.
I'm just kidding.
Speaking of hot topic,
Ooh, you know that they do women's clothing.
fishnets.
No, they also do women's clothing. They're huge right now.
Fishnets.
Torrid, bro. You don't know about Torrid?
Fishnets
I bet you
for your arms.
every single one of us has a Torrid bag somewhere in the close vicinity of us. I imagine.
Fishnets for your arms.
They do that.
When you play the bass.
I would get my studded belts from Hot Topic for sure. Do you wear
Definitely got.
Jorge, did you ever wear a studded belt? Did you ever try it out?
I did. Yeah, I had a belt from. Oh God, where was it? Not Journey. Oh God, there's one. There's actually kind of like no, not Hot Topic. There's another hot. No, God dang it. It's I think it begins with an R, but it's a little bit more risque. It's the one that kind of got the bedazzled the buckle. That's it.
Oh, the buckle is still around. Buckle's still around.
Buckle is still's got but I feel like it's now a store for middle-aged women. That's where they all go to shop.
Well, that's what
Because they're shopping for their children.
Topic's not Torrid's not for middle-aged women, but it's for all women, really. A lot of women shop there. I think it's interesting that they're owned by Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm googling this retail chain.
It's called Torrid. Torrid. It's online shopping. It's for clothing. Very, very popular.
Okay. There's sparkles.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like the cool Lane Bryant.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute clothes.
Let's see. Pull
Lots
it
of
up.
sparkles.
For
I see sparkly things.
For every woman.
Throw it up on the screen.
Glitter and lace.
You can do all kinds of things.
Let's see.
If you're more of like maybe an alt person, like clothing wise, you can find it there. If you're more, you just want to edge it up a little bit, you can find it there.
Hey, are guys allowed to wear the mom jeans?
Yeah. What do you mean? Just like 90s?
Well, I don't know. Like
jeans?
I see a lot of these, the women, how they wear the jeans that go up to like
high waisted.
Dude, I don't wear high waisted jeans, but I wear like the jeans that I've been wearing, like there's just like slim fit, but I do tuck my shirt in to my jeans from time to time. Which is kind of like a 90s throwback.
I like to have my pants come up to all the way right here.
Yes.
So just about 5 inches above my belly button. Just because I enjoy a long zipper.
Ooh.
I like to have about a foot. I like to have about a foot.
Do you have to get that custom?
Just so I can go to the bathroom. No, man.
No custom.
It's not bespoke. It's just wearing my mom's pants.
Oh, okay. Even better. That was a thing for a minute before girl jeans. Literally, people were wearing their girlfriend's jeans for a second.
Well, they make a thing called boyfriend jeans. That's an actual thing.
So they reversed it. That's smart, dude. That's the thing. If you're struggling to find a good idea or a new idea,
I think you're making this shit up.
No, it's true.
I have never heard of girlfriend jeans.
They're not girlfriend jeans, but like girl jeans was a thing. Guys were wearing girl jeans.
They wanted
that was
lower,
a thing. They just wanted tighter jeans. That's before they came out with the slim fit. Before they came out with skinny jeans. Yeah, it was before skinny jeans. That's what led to skinny jeans.
There you go.
I know.
Well, it's kind of funny because the roles have been flipped, right? Because I wear skinny jeans to make my torso look long. So there you go.
You know, I think it's great for some people. Some people shouldn't do it. You know.
Here's the thing with skinny jeans is I don't like them.
Yeah,
but they're necessary.
I don't like to look at men wearing them. I don't like them on me.
No, it's just like you're wearing tights. You're literally wearing tights, like at that point.
But they're denim
Tights. Jeggings.
Yeah, I like tights.
Jeggings. You're basically wearing jeggings. Right?
I like a tight pant.
I like a slim fit.
But that's for more
stretchy,
like
a little stretchy.
Yeah.
But not like a tight, right? Just a little stretchy.
It's too constrictive. Like even to like your butt muscles. Not even to like your
I want
man
a
parts.
little. I don't want it to be like all loosey goosey though either. Like I can't wear. I don't know, man. I have a phobia of wearing just regular blue jeans now. Like I will only wear black pants. Like I need to get back. I know I've done it for so long. It's hard for me to get to go buy a pair of blue pants. You know what I mean? I can't find the right stain. Like it's just like it all looks like I feel. If I put them on, I literally feel like I look like a youth pastor. Like I just can't avoid it. I can't avoid it, and I don't like that feeling. So I just I'm like screw it. Give me the slim. Give me the black slims.
My thing with the skinny jeans is the shoes. If you have a big foot, and you put on skinny jeans, you look like a clown.
People be talking about people. That's how you get them talking, bro. That's a power move. That's what they call big dick energy, quote unquote.
Well, it's not going to be very big if it's all smashed up into your jeans.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you put foil paper on it.
Oh, foil paper. That's smart. That is so smart. That just generates coolness. It promotes
good hygiene.
It breaks down friction, all that stuff. I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's an antenna. All right.
Yeah. It's protection for your nards.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you guys ever have an idea? Remember those late night ads, Invent Help? Did you ever feel like,
what?
Oh man.
They helped you with your invention, like get your patents and things.
Yeah. I would have a wild hair in the middle of the night and try to call them.
First of all, I want to go back to Jorge saying put the foil in your pants. That is a Spinal Tap thing.
Is it?
He takes a cucumber and wraps it in foil and then shoves it down his pants.
Gets caught at the airport.
That's terrible.
Airport.
That's horrible. Why would you do that?
Dumb.
To make it look like he had a big junk.
Oh. Okay.
Which brings me to the word of the day.
Yes.
Hubris. Hubris is the word of the day.
All right.
Wow, and that wasn't even planned. That is brilliant.
Yep. Excessive pride or self-confidence is hubris.
I suffer from
hubris, not
times.
Hubris.
Can you suffer from hubris and also have anxiety and feel like you're insecure? Can you be both? Can you do that?
Yeah. Here's what the one would be a mask. Hubris would be a mask or a overcorrection.
Yes, the overcorrection.
Anxiety.
Ooh, the dreaded overcorrection. Hubris. Hit me with the definition.
The self-assured, excessive pride or self-confidence.
That's right. Excessive pride or self-confidence.
Pride before the fall is usually hubris.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the word of the day.
I like it. I love it. I suffer from it. At times, like I said, I feel like I do, but sometimes I feel like I'm insecure and I'm just like meek. So it's weird. I guess it just depends on like who's around you too, like the energy that they draw out of you. I don't know.
Well, yeah, And hubris is often causes the humiliation to whom it is directed. So
that's a tricky thing.
Yeah, it leads a person to believe they can do no wrong.
And so people,
and
maybe somebody who's insecure, who might have, who can sometimes be charming, can use those skills in a negative way. You know what I mean? And like maybe shift that embarrassment to somebody before it gets to them. Is that what you're saying?
A modern example of hubris would be a politician who thinks he's too beloved to lose an election, so he chooses to skip campaigning.
Ooh. Or you could do that. I see that happening in relationships all the time, right? Someone who takes someone for granted and maybe gets comfortable with the idea like, oh, we're meant to be, or we're together forever. You know, that's always, you know, maybe you don't put forth the same energy, you know, as you once did. That happens.
I think it would be hubris in a relationship would be kind of like a narcissistic kind of thing. Like,
I've learned something about narcissists.
I can do no wrong.
Yeah.
I don't have to try because I'm always going to be
the right one.
Correct. Right.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope, man, though, because you hear so much about manifesting stuff and taking control of your own destiny, and this is your life, be the star of your life. How can you do that without being a narcissist? How do you play that?
You can't. Well, I mean, there's a narcissist has no expectations of actual reality.
Well, yeah, which I've always had a problem with being selfless and selfish, because I always feel like it's the same thing. It's yourself making the choice, regardless if you give to one or give yourself whatever it is it's yourself making a choice. And I feel like, man, it's kind of like the airplane, you know, whenever the masks come down and you got a kid next to you, who do you put the mask on first? You got to put it on yourself. You got to make sure you're all right. You're good before you can help out others, you know? Mm-hmm. I know that during this entire time, I felt really bad that I put my fiance through the crazy, but I told her, I was like, listen, man, I don't mind doing this by myself because I'm going crazy, you know, not doing my old thing. But she wanted to stick it out, man. She wanted me around, which
awesome.
Hats off to her, man, because dude, I felt myself going crazy, bro. Like I literally lost myself. And even now, you know, I still I'm just barely getting myself back. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird going back into an office, to tell you the truth. Like I'm wondering, like, what I'm saying stupid? Like I've been so isolated for so long, man, that honestly, if we wouldn't have had this, y'all are pretty much the only interaction that I have.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
So same. I think I was when I was trick-or-treating, somebody was like, oh, we haven't seen you guys since you got married. I was like, oh, that means I haven't seen anybody.
Yeah.
Other than like the times we hang out or like I go see my parents, but I really haven't. I don't have a lot of interaction with other adults at the moment. So that's kind of
And do you want to, man? Like, are you fine having your circle as tight as possible, you know?
No.
I just think
I don't think that's healthy.
You know,
I think like actual person to person interaction with a core group of people. You know, the circle is too small. It needs to be a little bit bigger.
One thing,
and I have old friends that I haven't seen in forever.
Well, yeah, one thing that you sent me, and I don't know if it was TikTok or what it was, but it was somebody asked the lineman that played for the Packers, you know, what's it like when Aaron Rodgers like basically undresses you on the field, like yells at you, makes you feel like shit. And his explanation of that was so profound and it hit me so hard. And he was just talking about like equity, emotional equity. Yeah, emotional equity that you build in people or people build with you. And so his response to that question was like, you know, Aaron comes to me in different parts of, you know, in the time that I've known him and has built up emotional equity within me. Different interactions we've had have you feel a certain type of way. And he was like, he had so much equity built up already that, you know, in those moments where he maybe does something that Aaron didn't like and he needs to correct him in a certain way, and he comes across maybe as harsh or mean, then he's built up so much equity that it's okay with him. You know what I mean? That kind of balances some of that stuff out. But I just, the way that I guess the reason it was kind of profound with me, I figured the reason I feel like I feel a lot better over the last, you know, few months of like, you know, all the changes I've been going through and things I've been working on. I think something that I kind of value is my time now, and like how I use that. I use that as currency, and I only have a certain amount of it, and I try to use up as much as I can, as you know, as possible. Because like I get FOMO in my past, and like some things that would fuck me up is in the past I'd get FOMO because like I didn't use my time wisely. When I wasn't at work, I was dreading it, or I was, you know, not feeling good, so I was depressed, or I wasn't really doing much. And so now that I'm feeling better, like I'm trying to do as much as I can in my time outside of work, so that when I get to work, I don't really feel any FOMO, and I'm not like, fuck this place, I want to get out of here, because I've already done a lot of cool shit outside of work, and I don't feel that, you know, kind of need to like get the fuck out of there kind of situation. And so vice versa, they kind of feed off of each other, and I've been trying to find that balance in my life. And so I just kind of think of it that way. And like sometimes in the past, like if like I only had a certain amount of time, like a day off, and somebody that I wanted to see was like, oh, I can see you, but I can only see you for like 30 minutes. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. You know, that kind of shit. Like that shit happens in everyday life. Everybody kind of has those things. And sometimes I think more than not in the past, I'd be like, nah, you know, but now I'm kind of more apt to be like, yeah, sure. And then kind of get that in because I realize even if it's like a little bit of time and maybe it's not this big deal, or it's not like a lot of time with somebody, even that short amount of time, you can make a lot, you could feel that the equity go up, you know, like you make that deposit.
That's how I felt about missing the show and shit, about working now.
Yeah.
That fear of missing out. And, you know, this show is part of my life now. And, you know, when they gave me my schedule, I was really like, I struggled with it. You know, I need this job and I need the money and it's a great job. But I struggled with that fear of missing out on the shows, and how am I going to be able to do the shows and work at the same time? So I get that, because, you know, for me, you talk about equity, this show, you know, is equity in my life, you know, like this one is a football show. You know, if I don't do the show, you know, I struggle a little bit because it's my way out. It's my, how do you say,
creative void.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jorge.
Something to put some
It's
energy
my creative
in.
void.
Yeah.
So, but luckily I get an hour lunch. So even if I am closing or whatever, I can still hop on the show for at least an hour.
That's great, man.
So
and good news. Yeah. And that's kind of what I was talking about is like, you know, if you really, when I'm healthy, like when I'm feeling good and I'm in a good place mentally, like it kind of opens up my schedule. You know what I mean? In a lot of ways, like I feel like I have so much time on my hands when I'm feeling good. When I'm not feeling good, man, I ain't got no time. I got no time for nothing. I ain't got time to do shit. I ain't got time to work out. I ain't got time to do laundry. I ain't got time to get out of bed. I need to get some rest before I got to go to work because I'm going to get tired at work. And I'm going to get some rest after I get off work because I'm tired from work. You know, you get in that really bad like cycle, and it's hard to break. And so that's something that has been huge for me, is just trying to like overcome that. And I've been able to do it just because, like I said, it's been trying to get as much in as possible. And sometimes I crash, and sometimes I hit that wall, and I do fucking crash, man. Like,
bro, like, let me tell you, man, like going back to work in the office, I'm hitting some crashes. Like I had to just get out of the office, go to my truck, and thank God my pickup truck is big, but I just laid down for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just had to gather myself, dude, because it's a little overbearing right now being around all these people who aren't wearing masks.
You got a social tank that can go empty, and you got to refill that.
Yeah, like I'm having not necessarily having a hard time adjusting, but just like I set such a bar for myself. Like I want to be the smartest guy, you know, like I want to set a good example, but Jesus, man, it's hard. It's very hard just to be around all these people again. So it's one thing that I'm struggling with. I just want to make sure I just don't come off as like weird after I've been isolated for so long.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I could say to that is just try to pace yourself as much as possible. You know?
Yeah. I would
You're
just say
definitely
just
weird.
fully immersive. You know, throw a rave in your backyard.
Keep the party going.
Yeah, because I tell them about, you know, how I was a journalist, a stringer for a second. And I was like, yeah, you know, one time I was filming and, you know, there was a incident that happened around the corner and they're like, man, that's really dangerous. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. It is pretty dangerous. I practically deserve a medal. I'm a wartime correspondent. I'm a wartime correspondent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Anyhow, all this to say, I just hope I don't come off as weird.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you would definitely come off as weird, but I think in a good way, in a great way, in the best.
Yeah, right. Like at least I'm doing like fucking dangerous stuff, like, or I don't know, like that's cool. Like I'm Peter Parker. So there you go.
Yeah, it's better than being like, okay, I mean, is that interesting, or is like, yeah, what do you do? Oh, I go home and play Xbox.
Yeah,
that's pretty much
it.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Get in some Call of Duty, maybe a little Madden sometimes. Mix it up.
Are y'all gamers? Are y'all gamers, by the way?
Yeah, I get a little Sims in. You know, I like to. I got my guy's life, dude. I don't know why, but
I got my Stadia.
I'm gonna get the Oculus
Stadia last week, and I've been playing the Stadia.
What is that now?
Stadia.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you the remote, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes.
So it's cloud gaming.
All right. Thank you.
And I think whenever
it's almost is it like Xbox the streaming? Okay, great.
It's way better.
Is it even better? Wow.
Play wise,
wow.
It doesn't have the massive cloud gaming library subscription. The games it does have are solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can get Madden, you can get FIFA,
you can play on your phone, and it's just as cool.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, and that's the thing that's way better is the connectivity. Who would have thought that Google would have a grasp on servers and what it takes to stream millions and millions and millions of videos with YouTube better than anyone else. So yeah, it's been really awesome. I've loved it.
That's dope.
I bought their subscription for the month to try it out, and every game I've played on there has been awesome. I mean, I've played it on anything with a Chrome browser. You can play it on.
Nice.
And it's been great. I've loved it.
Cool.
I'm gonna get the Oculus.
Board gamer. I play board games like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you've seen this, Troy, but it's like the digital board game table where you just load the game up and it sets up the board for you.
Yes. We have some
my
people that make that product, make the video game systems we have in our lobby at my work. They're like mini arcades.
No, so this is like a gaming table where
but it's made by the same company is what I'm saying that makes those things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You talking about the digital gaming table where you can just digitally, because they do it online too, where there's a website you go to where you can play board games online and they have a digital table there. Is that what you're talking about?
Kind of, but it puts it on a table.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Those are fucking expensive.
Yes, they're about $1,000.
Yeah.
I went and did one with there was one that had a what do they call it? Not the GoFundMe, but the Kickstarter campaign.
Kickstarter.
They had one, and I guess Arcade One finally like came in and did it, hooked it up. But yeah, they're cool. They're about what? Yeah, they're almost $1,000, I guess.
I'd rather have
that-
elliptical.
But it's hard to find because, like, I play the extensive, like, the hard game. I don't play Monopoly and Clue and shit like that. I mean, I have in the past. But I play shit like...
Hero Clicks.
I've played Hero Clicks. That's a tabletop. Horrified, Kings of New York. I mean...
Jamaica. Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica, yeah, Jamaica's a good one. Just a bunch. Zombicide, that's one I need to bring over and let Chris play. I think he'd love that one.
Anything, just be a character and let it come to life while I'm playing it. It's something I'm down for.
You would love Zombicide because you pick a character and you level the character up during the game. But I also think that you would love Pathfinder or D&D.
Pathfinder D&D.
Pathfinder or D&D.
Or D&D. I don't know, man. I say that, but then I watch this, try to watch some people play D&D, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if I have the level of commitment that it takes to play that, though. Is at the same time, I gotta know. I don't know. I've always liked acting in the past, but I don't know if I have the suspended disbelief that it requires to play stuff like that or to role play in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've played the live action. I've LARPed as well, which is the live action.
It sounds good, but really, how far are you
D&D?
I don't know.
It's improv.
Fun.
Yeah,
it's improv.
I mean,
that's what the best.
That's the beauty of improv.
Dungeons
You
and
can just
Dragons-
slip in and out of it, no matter. You know what I mean, right?
It's just long form improv.
Ooh, yeah, long form improv.
You create your character. You react to scenarios as they come along.
Yeah,
that's why I like it.
What does that
I mean,
say?
I'm
able to do that in the metaverse.
Yes, and.
Y'all are talking
Yes,
about
and.
the metaverse essentially.
I think that's a great rule. I think that's.
I don't want to ever talk about the metaverse, Jorge.
Yes, and yeah, we already. I mean, I don't know. I guess.
What is the metaverse? Someone explain to me how it's different than what Facebook is now. They're not just changing their
because
name.
you're going to be putting on an Oculus to go into a meta. Like that's how I'm going to be doing meetings and you're going to be doing everything through this metaverse. Like it's huge. Like it's literally the Matrix.
It's Ready Player One.
It is Ready Player One. You're correct.
Yeah, but okay,
it's here now.
But in order to be able to do that, you have to live in a world that doesn't look as good as the one that's real. You know what I mean? So maybe in a few decades it'll get to a level where it's like everybody's in on it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because there's been shit like that. People what's that song? There's a game.
But you didn't have a network to do it.
It's called Life something.
Yeah, but you didn't have a network you didn't have advertisers trying to get in on the Sims. That's the difference between.
Oh bullshit! People were there's people that were designing different things for this world and making real money on it.
This platform of Facebook, it caught on with older adults and now they're starting to do the TikTok and the social media. But what I'm saying is this thing is going to snowball into bigger than anything the Sims ever was.
Second Life.
Yeah, Second Life. Second Life is what I was talking about. People got married on Second Life. You know what I mean? Weird shit.
Oh God,
weird shit.
Yeah, but this will be on a bigger scale.
I don't know, man. You can't get people to fucking pull up a menu on their phone. What are you talking about? They're gonna get in the fucking metaverse. You know,
gonna have to happen.
I don't know.
It'll be our kids that do that.
Yeah, maybe our kids.
It'll be the kid. I mean, if there's a chance of it actually working out, it will be our kids because the pandemic. Can
you look something up, Dean?
Something
that Elon Musk said about energy. He was talking to Leonardo DiCaprio, I believe, and he's like, if I had 100 of these, this would be enough energy to power the entire world. Something like that. And I thought that was a ridiculous statement. But he said this. He's also said if I'll sell $6 billion of stock if the UN
The Gigafactory.
Yeah, the Gigafactory. How many Gigafactories does it take to power the entire planet? 100. Just 100. You know what I mean?
Carbon. Yeah, he's talking about the carbon tax stuff. Yeah, let's see if I can find the quote.
Is he a modern day Tesla? Is that what we're looking at? That's why
That's
got the
why
Tesla
he named
car,
the Tesla. Yeah,
obviously.
That's the whole point.
Is it true though? Is he real? Is he real?
Well, people have Teslas, and there's rockets going into space, and it's mostly behind his like drive to make that stuff happen.
Yeah,
dude. Anything you think of right now is being done somewhere else. Like I don't for 1 second doubt within 200 years we'll be on another planet.
Are we in the end times? Is this happening?
No, we are in the great. I mean, dude, how do you know?
Is he the Antichrist?
How do you know we're not the aliens? Like, what if we're the aliens?
Do you believe that this is a simulation? I think that is just easy to say, you know, and be like, oh, well, shit, nothing matters now. Shit. This is fake. This is fake. Nothing matters. I can do whatever I want. It's just a simulation anyway.
If you go back to the Babylon Empire or modern Mesopotamia, their strides were coincide with ours. Now, of course, ours are different computers and shit like that, but their technology at the time, they thought they were way ahead of their time. They also thought they were at end times because of their technology and because of what they could do. Right? Because
we beat Y2K, right? We beat the Mayan calendar. We beat so many things. So many
plague.
Right?
Like
we beat the end of Blockbuster.
We're talking about rockets going to space.
We beat it
when
all.
the plow came out back in the day. When the plow came out, that was like a rocket going into space for society because everybody was farming back then.
Oh, yeah.
So when this machine came out that you could drag behind a horse that would do the digging for you, that was insane back then.
Right? Yeah, increased lifespan, increased.
Now it's droids, right? Droids are the whole thing. Everybody's got their droids. Every country's got their droid. They're just working
avatars.
Yeah,
the droids have been around since the
droids.
That's what makes cars now.
Yeah.
Robots.
Yeah.
I mean, robots are. I mean, AI.
I apologize to technology every time I have to. You know, I just do it. You know, just to be on the safe side of things.
That's the thing we got to be.
I never abuse it anymore. I definitely don't abuse it anymore. I don't ever hit a computer. Actually, I do sometimes. My screen, sometimes my camera's a little jinky. So sometimes I got to tap it a few times, but I apologize, you know, and I move on, you know.
That's what I'm scared of is AI.
You don't think you can kill a computer? You don't think you can beat up a computer, bro? I think I can beat up a computer.
I mean, if I have to, hell yeah. Computers are learning to live, learning to
breathe.
AI is a real thing. Like you got robots that fucking feel shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey Google, do you feel anything?
You know?
Did y'all hear that?
No, what'd she feel?
What'd she say?
She feels some shoegazy. Put on some
shoegazy.
Google,
can you feel anything?
Candle. Speaking of, I got to light a candle myself to set the mood.
I have lots of emotions.
You know?
I feel happy when I can help.
I do too. I feel happy when I can help as well. I get a lot of.
Hey, did you guys watch Finch? Speaking of droids and robots.
No, I'm supposed to watch that tomorrow. So
very good. It's
don't ruin.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you. It is very much short circuit in the future. It's very good.
Is it a comedy?
No, it's not, but it's funny. There's funny parts to it. It's just a survival story in the future. You got Finch, played by Tom Hanks. He's got a robot.
Isn't he great playing off of non-human objects?
Yeah, but the robot's gets to be pretty human pretty quick.
And he has
there's
a dog.
but yeah,
too.
the whole time I was like, oh, this is just like him talking to Wilson. Yes, but it was good. It was a good movie. I liked it. Everyone I've talked to that's watched it has liked it. I thought.
Has anybody seen The Eternals?
No, I have not watched that yet.
I watched that at night.
How was it?
Is it the worst Marvel movie ever?
You know, I don't want to say something. I think Shang-Chi is the worst Marvel movie ever, but
Well, never mind. I don't know. Your opinion's
Whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna
whoa, 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 whoa.
affect me at
You know
all.
what I don't like? I don't know. I mean, people don't like story, man. They're in it literally for the crazy ride. They want.
Yeah,
adventure,
dude, I
they
didn't
want-
like the last one that came out with Scarlet with the black
Yeah, Black Widow.
Black Widow. I thought that was terrible.
Everybody saying.
I thought that was god awful. Like that was the worst waste of time I ever.
Carajo.
That one came out. That should have come out like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have been mad 5 years ago too.
Wait till Top Gun comes out, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? What is this?"
Same with. Are you talking about they're going to put the old Top Gun in the movie theaters? Because I would also say that movie is overrated.
Overrated.
Okay, alrighty. Can we get into this?
Well, yeah.
To answer your question, Dean, though, it's not the worst one, but it's definitely not like a top one. It just feels, I don't know, if you know the Eternal story and everything like that, like, it's just not a popular Marvel story. Like,
I liked
Yeah,
it.
but the thing
not
is
one
that
I
like
really-
neither was Guardians, right? And then, but they're approachable, and that's the thing that these characters are not very approachable. Maybe they will be. But
well, I
not yet.
disagree with Guardians because
But Thor was not approachable in the first movie too, and the second movie too, and then finally he became approachable. Before that, it was boring as shit too, and it was
Well-
like, what are we watching?
I love Neil Gaiman, and I love his take on the Eternals. So if it's anything like that,
Neil Gaiman's a beast.
I'll be all right.
Neil Gaiman does Sandman.
Yeah, and the Eternals. He did the the
Yeah.
most recent like.
Sandman. The fun thing about the Eternals is the one fun thing is the little hints and shit they do for shit to come. Like everybody knows there's going to be a new Blade, right? But nobody knows what or how or why. The Eternals kind of at the end tells you that. And that's not a
Oh, so
spoiler alert. That
You're giving away the
on the internet.
cutscenes. You're giving away the
just-
end credit scenes.
I don't give it away because you don't know it's Blade unless I tell you.
Well,
Because it's not like
that's fine. That's fine.
you assume.
Tom Hanks dies about 5 minutes before the movie ends in Finch.
Oh, I love that.
And he creates the robot. The whole point is he creates the robot to take care of his dog.
That's so sweet.
Oh God. Well, now I don't have to watch that
Damn.
movie.
That makes my heart hurt.
Dean.
Hey, who's in the
Any of the movie.
Hey, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. The part
Wait a
that you
minute,
sit
but aren't you
through-
supposed to say that
the part
before
where you
you
have to
spoil
sit
it?
through the
Hey guys,
oh,
spoiler
is that how it
alert.
works?
Tom Cruise Tom Hanks's character does not make it to the end of the movie Philadelphia. Just a spoiler alert.
And it turns out he was gay the whole time.
The whole time. Spoiler.
With Dindon.
That's right.
How dare you, Troy?
TikTok of the week.
How dare you spoil
Hey, what's our TikTok of the week?
credit scenes? And say that's the best part of the movie too. That's
I don't know because when I saw Black Widow, that was like, I was actually happy the whole thing was over.
What you talking about? That 2-second scene, the best part of the movie? I doubt it. Because you don't even know what the fuck it is until the very end. Like, it's very confusing until the end.
Gotcha. Well, can we get into the TikTok of the week, please?
Yeah, let's do it. TikTok to you. Don't stop to the.
Have y'all done 3 of a kind yet?
Nah, yeah,
No,
motherfucker.
yeah.
That's not when it comes. You know what? You know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. All right, Dean, let's go with you first, sir. You sent us a TikTok.
Yeah, I did.
And
What?
need me to remind you, or you remember what it was?
No, I remember what it was.
Awesome.
It is. It's a Halloween costume that someone really, really committed to. They stay, according to the thing, they stayed in character the whole time. It's one of my favorite movies as a child and as an adult. Clifford. He was Martin Short's Clifford for Halloween, and it shows him. There's a video of him dancing around like Clifford dances in the movies. I thought it was fantastic. It made me laugh a lot. Love that movie.
Yes, sir. Troy Dizzle.
Mine's LaMelo Ball breaking ankles and being courteous about it. He fucked this one guy up, and then he literally stops and helps the guy up because he like fucks him. The Ball boys, the brothers better, but the Ball boys are something else in basketball.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's from that documentary about them. That's really good. Have you ever seen that, Troy? That documentary?
No, I need to check it out. Where can I check it out?
I think I saw it on Netflix. But it's like the Ball brothers. It's just them in high school and how wild it was. How good they were in high school.
Yeah, that team is absolutely insane. I mean, yeah.
Like, they were a good team without
I
the
heard
balls.
they're good guys. The dads are,
He's a little out there.
the dad is a fucking lunatic, but they're pretty cool out here.
Yeah, he's absolutely a lunatic. And
Never lost.
Never ever.
Keenan's
So-
impersonation of him is great.
Mine is this 5-year-old modern day Mozart. It's a little boy, 5 years old, putting together a little song, and just the depth that where he takes it is absolutely amazing. Just all the different sounds he's collecting. He's using different instruments. He's using software and has a total understanding of how to do it. And it's wow. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah. The whole time I was watching that, it's like, who's this kid's dad?
Yeah, right? It's like, holy
Obviously, I mean, he's got a drum set, a bass, piano. He's
and
using.
he's like, yeah, and he knows exactly what he's doing and how he's recording it. Like, it's just insane. Yeah.
Do a new track. It's gonna be a. Okay, now I'm gonna bounce these and reverse these. Automation. I need a sound that sounds like an orchestra. Bang. Yes, it's it. Bang. Let's record it. I think we did it. Truncate, move, take to new track. And I go transpose 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Transpose the 12 send iTunes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Command J. Cut this.
So that's mine. And Jorge.
I
I leave yours is the last one, and then I want you take it. Take
Yeah, well, I made the mistake of trying to find a TikTok after like literally an hour ago, and it's been flooded with nothing but video of a festival. And so this my TikTok is one of Travis. Not Travis. Who's this guy? I think he's like Linkin Park. Yes, the lead singer from Linkin Park, and how he stopped a festival whenever somebody was down. So they picked him back up, and there it is.
Back, it's like, hey, yo, hold up. Yo, we got a little problem up here.
Pick him up right
Everybody
now.
up. Sorry, you guys. We gotta look out for safety first, for real. Nobody gets hurt. That's number one. We'll play the whole shit again if you guys get up, if you guys are all right. Okay, watch yourselves.
Hey, yo, man. We know we've been stressing all night about being cool, and this is the reason why. Let's go over it one more time. When someone falls, what do you do? When someone falls, what do you do? That's right, people. All right, we ready to do this one more time?
So whenever you see somebody on the ground, make sure you pick them up, because that's what you should do in life.
Absolutely. You got to take care of the people around you when you're having a good time, and especially in a concert environment, take care of the people that you're with.
Do you remember when we moshed in Atlanta when we were in our journalism convention?
I do not specifically remember that. I remember that being a good time.
Yeah, we moshed each other.
Toby Mac stopped the concert for that when I went to a live DC Talk concert. They were actually moshing at a DC Talk concert, and
it's just the Holy
Toby
Spirit,
Mac,
you know. Sometimes it's
WWJD.
Smash against each other for the Lord. Anyway, so before we go to break, they were Jesus freaks, and they were. I love the scissor kicks. Those are my favorite things. Anyway, hey, do you have any headlines before we go to break, sir?
I do have one.
Breaking news.
Trying to find out. Oh God, here we go. La Madre. Actually, I don't. I thought I did.
All right, let me see if I can do one.
I think I got one.
Open mic night, guys. This is open mic night. Headlines. Get your headlines in.
Go ahead and get your headlines in.
So, mine's dark. Mine are dark. I couldn't do the one that I wanted to do.
No, I like yours, Chris. Do that one.
This is a health report. Okay, so there's a new study out, and they find like the optimal time to go to bed to lower your risk for developing heart disease.
Ooh, nice.
And it's right after your mom gets off of me.
Oh, I love that. It's a great feeling.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm still mad at you for ruining things for me, but that was a good one.
What you say about my mama?
You had it coming. I don't feel bad about it. So yeah, that's it. That's my
Is that
joke.
really what happened though, so I don't have to watch it?
Dude,
so he dies and
just watch it. You should watch it anyway.
That's what it did.
Okay, here we go. I'm looking at, all right, Jeff Bezos jokingly threatens Leonardo DiCaprio after video surfaces of the actor talking to Bezos' girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. I saw this.
Leonardo DiCaprio then said, God, there's a joke in there somewhere. Shit.
That's not good. This is my dark one. Okay, Latin Grammy dies in a plane crash. And I'm just it's like, I'm gonna get on a soapbox here, and I'm just gonna ask, can we get better planes in Latin America? I feel like this happens a lot, and I'm saying if we have anybody that we really, really care about celebrity-wise, we should probably put them in the same plane that they use to smuggle drugs, because you never hear about those planes going down. So that's news to me. Nolan!
Hey, yo! I like that. That was a good one.
All right, barbecue. I'm Torrid.
Ride this train as long as I can because I'm enjoying it. You know, it's the first time that I've I don't know, just felt good, you know, as a person too, you know, it's like I found that one thing that gives me that peace of mind that puts my mind off of everything else that's going on in the world, you know, and I'm just like, yo, this is my happy spot.
Yeah, when you find that, you gotta keep going at it.
For sure.
So let's talk about your products. For those who may not know, I know you have an original and a spicy.
Yep.
What's the flavor profile? If you had to describe it to somebody.
If I had to describe it, well, so it's not like any other style, so to say. It's not a regional barbecue sauce. You would think, me being from North Carolina, that I'd have a vinegar-based barbecue sauce, but really that's not who I am. It's not Texas, it's not Kansas City, Memphis, whatever. That's what I tell people. I would say it has more Southwestern flavors with a little hint of Asian in there. But it's a subtle hint. Like, it's something that but it would definitely be more Southwestern flavors. I have, chipotle peppers is heavy in my sauce, both the original and the spicy sauce. The spicy sauce has Reaper rub in it. That's where it gets most of its kick. The one thing I struggled with coming out of the spicy sauce was I always felt most barbecue sauces, you go to a restaurant or something like that, there wasn't much difference between the original and the spicy, right? So I was like, why do you have a spicy when they're that close, right?
Everything is just about the freaking Astroworld stuff. Like, that's the number one story of the day.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Astroworld.
Yes, sir.
What happened at Astroworld?
Man, everything bad happens in Houston, right? Like, God. You gonna arrest Houston?
Oh, you're talking about just Houston, not Astroworld. I was like, I thought they closed down Astroworld.
Well, they should from now on. No, Astroworld is a Travis Scott concert festival that he puts on every year. And there's been some stuff in the past that had some minor injuries, but nothing to this level. This year, there was like crowding the front of the stage, and people got hurt.
Dude, they were acting like complete idiots.
8 people died.
Like, I'm looking at video of them.
8 people died?
8 people died, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they were jumping over. Like, there was a way to funnel everybody in, and they were just acting like idiots.
Yes.
Like, dude, like, it's like they've all completely gone bonkers. Like, I'm only buying VIP only from here on out.
Stream that, dude. Stream that shit, right? Stream that shit.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
You talking about Metaverse, bro? Metaverse concert?
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be metaversing this podcast like in 3 years.
Yeah, man. Meet me in the Metaverse. This is episode 69, 609 in the Metaverse. There's a little future blending. Remember that? Remember this moment, gents, and 609 episodes or 8.
We're going to form a posse and start beating people up in the Metaverse.
That's crazy, man. 69 weeks, bro. Weeks.
All right. I got 15 minutes. Let's do 3 of a kind. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's jump right in. In. I like that.
So this week's 3 of a kind is going to be who we would want to be interviewed by.
Oh, shit. Right? I misread that.
Yeah.
I love that. I like that.
Or the best
question
interviewers,
better.
right?
No. I love that question. So who
would we want to be interviewed by? Yeah. Or they can be.
They're interviewing us, or we're interviewing them.
They're interviewing us. Or you're interviewing. No, yeah, they're interviewing us. The best.
You're having a conversation. Who would you like to have a conversation with? Or
the best interviewer. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. You can be interviewed by them, or they can interview you, I guess.
I mean, it's going to go back and forth. I mean, that's what a good interviewer does.
Sure.
Okay. So this is what they're known for.
One-on-one.
Perfect. Because you know what I watched this week? The History of Late Night.
Okay, cool. So we're going to go Dean. Love it. We're going to go Dean, Troy, Chris, Jorge.
Okay. I love it.
Dean, Troy, Chris, Jorge.
All right. First person that I think it would be cool to be interviewed by, because it'd mean that I did something fairly cool. Yeah. Would be Conan O'Brien.
Ooh. Oh, damn it. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, I super like that one. That guy was on my friggin' list.
Excuse me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My mic. Is it my turn?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Troy's turn.
Yeah, it is your turn, Troy. I apologize.
My guy's dead.
Nope.
But
Nope.
it can't be dead. Why can't it be dead?
I'm just kidding. It's fine. Is it fine? I don't know. Who's the rule master?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mine is Stuart Scott.
Oh wow.
Really?
If you don't know who Stuart Scott is, he's one of the best sports interviewers of all time.
That's right. I don't know about that. He'd be like, Troy, booyah. So hotter than the other side of the pillow. I got to get them all in contractually. I got to get all my catchphrases in this interview, Troy. I apologize. I know nothing that has to do with you, but it's just how I make my money. You don't judge me.
All righty. Chris, you're up next.
All right. For me, I will go with, I'm going to go with more like, who do I just want a one-on-one conversation with? That's how I kind of approach it. And I'm going with Jeff Bridges. Thank you, Troy.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff, I'm sorry. There's a little phlegm that kind of went over what I was saying. Jeff Bridges is who I would like to have a one-on-one conversation with.
Did he ever have his own show?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, did he?
I could have sworn he had like a talk show or something.
Jeff Bridges never had a talk
So it could
show.
be anybody?
Oh no! You're right, Jeff Bridges.
It could be anybody.
No. Well, no, I'm saying interviewer. Like my guy that I'm going to say next, Howard Stern, best interviewer of all time.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
You know who he said his
I'm
best
gonna do
interview?
that one.
You know who one of the best interviews he ever said he had in his entire life was with?
Who?
Conan O'Brien.
There you go.
I'm going to dish that one.
Oh God.
Okay, I love that. I love that.
All right.
I'm gonna again just reiterate. The assignment is interview with. You said
interviewer,
and you said anybody.
Best interviewers can be TV talk shows, DJs, journalists, etc. Yeah.
And then it was like, who do you? I don't know.
But then you just changed
I'm
it.
confused. I'm confused because like.
Okay, do you want to go back and change yours?
No, I don't.
Okay, fine.
Who I would want to go one-on-one with is that dude.
All right.
There's a few others.
Well, see, that's different though. Because
That's the same. That's an interview. That's like
that,
interview show.
I thought he was talking about interviewers, like people who interview people.
Yes, he was.
That's exactly what I was saying.
I mean, how many are there? Like in like
a gajillion.
Okay.
Okay, look at any
I'll go back.
shows,
I'll go back.
I'll
rescind mine then.
Okay, yes.
I will go with
And it doesn't have to be late night show. I'm talking they can have their
I'll go
own
Carson
TV
Daly. Carson Daly. Me and Carson
Okay,
Daly.
perfect. That's a great one.
I love it. Carson Daly. He's kind of been a hero to me. As a kid growing up, I kind of wanted to be him. I loved music. I would wanted to do my own countdown. I'd like to do what Casey Kasem does. Like I love all that shit. Ryan Seacrest. I think he's got the dream job, like, so yeah, that's my dude.
Carson Daly.
Carson Daly.
Okay.
Good
all
choice.
Right. Okay. Dean, you are up next.
Mine, there's a movie about him called Good Night and Good Luck.
Ooh.
And it's Edgar R. Murrow. He's dead.
Ooh. Edgar R. Murrow. Please tell us more of him.
Well, there's a movie. I don't want to spoil it for Troy.
You've already spoiled the one movie I wanted to see.
It's Edgar R. Murrow. He had all of his sponsors pulled off the newscast because he would not stop talking and asking questions. There's a famous journalism award called the Edgar R. Murrow Award.
Wow.
Based on am I saying it right? Yeah. So yeah, basically he was asking questions about Joseph McCarthy during the Red Scare witch hunt for communists.
Yep.
And he was a critic of them, and all the sponsors pulled their sponsorships, and they kept doing the show. It's a great movie that kind of explains it, directed by George Clooney. But yeah, Edgar R. Murrow, just for standing up to the man.
Cobain's Troy. Nerd.
My next one. What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nerd. I didn't diss it, but it's a nerdy thing to do, but that's fine.
What nerdy thing to do? You don't even know what I'm gonna do.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm scared now. Hold on.
No, go ahead.
Heck.
Mine is Nardwar.
Oh, Nardwar. Wow.
Nardwar?
If you don't know Nardwar, go look
Yeah.
it up.
Wow.
He's interviewed everybody, music industry, movie industry. He's the kind of guy where he gets to know the person he interviewed so well. Yes, so well. He surprises them with shit from their past.
Oh my God.
Like, how the fuck did you find this out about me? Or like he'll say a nickname that they had when they were like a kid or some shit. Like his research is phenomenal. And he you can find him anywhere. Find him on Facebook, find him on TikTok, it's just Nardwar. He's a nerdy guy.
Yeah.
Some people, kind of get freaked out by him. Some of the rappers actually kind of get offended that he knows so much about them.
One of my favorite things that he does is like he is kind of a super nerd looking guy, and they'll be like, just one question, and then he'll ask this question that's so out of right field or left field and they'll be like, okay, that was a good question. You can ask me more questions.
Yeah, and it gets more and more in.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll have to check it out, man.
All right. Mine next one is I would like to be invited to the red table. And I would spend my time.
Oh my God.
I would unload everything off my chest and get some great feedback from the Smith family. I would have Jada there. I would have her mother there. I would have Willow there. And I would get it all off my chest, man. I'd feel good afterwards. It'd be very cathartic.
Let's go see a therapist.
I do. The red table. The red table. It's a show. It's an interview show.
It's fake. I feel like it's fake.
I don't think so. It has Jada Pinkett, and it's at their house. Will is sometimes at the table, but it's like their family, and they just talk about stuff that they've gone through in their life. They have guests on there from time to time. It's called the Red Table.
Okay, I see it. That's good for you, I guess.
It is good for me because I get to sit at one table and I get to have the Smith family around me, and we get.
Jorge, did you record my diss? Did you record my diss for this?
No. Dean is dissing it.
You're dissing it? Okay, fine. That's fine. The red table, you're gonna diss the red table, and you had fucking Murrow. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, the guy that they give the award that's given out to people that ask questions for a living. Or Jada Pinkett Smith.
All right, I'm gonna bring you all in. Like
she's in a metal band. She's been in movies.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind.
Fish Mooney.
She has indigo children.
I wouldn't mind getting interviewed by Oprah.
That's a good one.
Is that okay?
Oh shit! Super like.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was my next one, you motherfucker.
All righty. Yeah. I think the best way to sum up my feelings for Oprah is in the movie Ocean's 13, where George Clooney and Matt Damon, somebody walks in and they're watching Oprah and they're just at a loss for words. And yeah, I'm not ashamed to say I did watch her when I was a kid.
Yep.
All right, Dean, you're up next. Take us home.
Okay, give me just a second here. I gotta get this person's name right. I don't find it. Okay. It's anyway, it's the 2020 Hollywood Reporters Roundtable for Actors.
Yeah, I love that. Are you talking about the one for Hollywood Reporter magazine?
Yeah, the ones they put on YouTube.
Love that.
So the 2021 is Adam Driver, Shia LaBeouf, Robert De Niro, Tom Hanks, and Jamie Foxx.
Ooh, sick.
Wait a minute. They're the
That's
ones.
a fucking loophole, bitch. He gets a seat at the table.
Wait, are they all interviewing somebody or
They're all talking to each other?
They just they ask each other questions.
Oh,
they get a topic and then they go.
There's a host.
It's awesome.
There's a host.
Yeah, from the Hollywood Reporter. I couldn't find her name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. And what channel is that on?
It's on
the
YouTube.
Hollywood Reporter.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah. All of them are on YouTube.
It's
They're all
amazing.
great.
I feel like that's a masterclass. If you guys don't want to spend the money on a masterclass, you watch all those episodes, you get so much amazing information.
Yeah, it's really good.
Quality information.
The one with Jim Carrey and
from actors, directors, the like
actresses, everybody.
Producers.
They do ones for the Oscar, the Grammys.
They do it all.
Yeah.
Do you super like that one, Chris?
I mean, it wasn't going to be on my list. I do like it.
Oh, okay. I thought you super liked it.
No, but I tell you what, I'll diss it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be petty.
All right, go ahead, Troy.
I'm not going to be petty.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going old school, and I'm going classic. I'm going with Johnny Carson.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to go classic with my last one as well. This is a guy.
I hope you don't take mine.
Well, this is a guy that's going to hang me out to dry, and he's going to use the crowd against me. I'm going to go with Phil Donahue. I want him to grill me. I want Phil Donahue to grill me. Why the fuck do you look like that, man? Why are you dressed like that? Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, crowd, come on. This guy's 40 years old, walking around with his hat like that.
Man.
He would grill me so bad. It would be nasty.
And then afterwards, you want Jerry Springer to come in and finish you.
Is that yours?
No. But I'm going to go with Arsenio Hall.
Oh yeah, I thought about it a lot, but I like Donahue so much that I couldn't do it. That was gonna be that's my super. I guess I could super like it.
Okay, cool. Then that means that I am now tied. I got a diss from Troy. I got a diss from Troy, and then I got a like from Troy, and then I got a like from you.
Yep.
Dean has a super like from me for Conan O'Brien. That was going to be on my list. So I guess we go into an honorable mention off.
Ooh, between the two of you?
Yeah. All right. Bean, I will let you go first.
I'm trying to send you one mentally.
Well, if we want to do like Chris chose the red table, which I think is fake.
Wow.
But one of a new type of interview style that I think is really good. So it gets my my honorable mention is Sean Evans, the host of the Hot Ones.
Nice. Damn.
That's one honorable mention. Do I get another one?
Fuck, that's really good.
I go next.
God damn, that's good. Good luck.
All right, Jon Stewart.
Oh, that's really good too.
That's a good one.
All right, Troy. I mean, what do you feel between those two?
They're both really good, bro. Like the Hot Ones is so good, but
really, he does really good research too. He does really good research. He's got to do it under distress and duress.
I'm gonna give it to Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart's played out, bro. Like he's trying to come back. It's not going well.
All right, well then we tie then.
Oh, we could do another one. I got more.
All right, fine. One more.
One more.
Okay, my other honorable mention is Dick Cavett, who interviewed Muhammad Ali more times than anyone else.
That is pretty good.
They're kind of best friends, kind of odd pairing.
Very cool, dude.
Yeah, and he's still alive, and he was on Beetlejuice.
Is he really?
Yeah.
What you got, Jorge? Zowie.
Is it? Would it? Larry King, is that too?
Yeah, no, I think that's great. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
so we
I feel
got
like that's a
Larry
little,
King,
but I feel like that's a little too
on the nose. Larry
No,
King,
I would
Larry
take
King, the King
Norm
of the
Macdonald
interview.
doing an impression of Larry King interviewing me. I would like
You're
that.
listening to Larry King live, the King of the interview. Yeah, with the boys from.
I go with Dean's choice. I got a gig, guys. Love you guys.
All right.
Oh
Have a
wow,
good
he didn't even hear. He just was like, "Fuck you, Jorge," is what he did.
Yeah.
He didn't even know the
All
choice.
right.
He said Dean's choice, whatever that was.
Didn't you say Larry King?
Yeah.
Who said Larry King?
Yeah.
I want the Muhammad Ali guy.
Okay.
All right. I'll give that one to Dean.
Yep.
All right. So Dean, you are now in the lead with 6 to 5 myself, 5 Troy, and 2 Chris.
Damn, bro.
Right. I'm glad you chose this topic. One, I won it, but also I was 6 parts of the history of late night. And it's just like the decades shows and stuff like that. And it goes, and man, I watched it all day Saturday.
Nice.
I have seen some of that where they talk about the first talk show. Who was the first late night guy?
Steve Parr, who actually he did an entire 90-minute show 5 nights a week, improv.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. This is the guy with glasses.
Yeah. Who a lot of people can kind of, he's a lot like the Jimmy Fallon would be a close representative. That their shows are more similar.
Those things are so I don't know. The visual part is so important to those shows.
It's weird, right? How like it started in the 1950s and lots of it has not changed. The formula
format's the
has
same.
not changed. It's kind of wild how to me it was very interesting. I loved all that stuff. I loved I've read so many books about the late night wars and that lived through the whole thing fiasco. And
that was such a crappy all of that just sucked, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. It was a wild time.
I feel so bad for Conan.
It sucked. The whole thing sucked for everybody, really.
Yeah. Dude, you're a piece of everything. And it just got stripped away and defined him.
Just me. Do I sound like a robot or is it?
No, well, I'm just amazed that Conan never let that because I'd have been pissed. I'd have brought it up every time.
I think he was pissed.
I'd have Jimmy Kimmel'd his ass.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel kimmeled his ass
I
on
know.
his show, which was good. They talk about that too. Man, it is freaking great. That series is great. I love late night talk show stuff.
Where do you find this?
It's on HBO Max.
Hell yeah. Is that like, okay, so that's like the movies thing that I was doing. This is
Exactly. Exactly like that.
It.
Just the history of late night.
Love
and it starts with Steve Parr and ends with, the 18 that we have currently.
Magic Johnson was really good.
They did not mention him. They mentioned Chevy Chase. Show was on for about 2 minutes. They talk about Joan Rivers, that whole thing.
Oh, Joan Rivers is awesome. Oh yeah, she got the shaft too.
Joan Wilder.
No, Rivers.
Joan Wilder.
Who's Joan Wilder?
It's from Romancing the Stone.
To quote a wise man from last week's episode, what does that have to do with the price of rice in China?
In China. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. New stuff to watch. Like I said, I started to get back into Succession. Is there any recommendations? Because we were looking for a show to get into. Okay, here's something that the world is talking about. It's getting to the level of some of the major shows. This is a show that I'm not in on. And
yeah, me neither.
A lot of people are in on it. I kind of equate it to old people shows, but everybody's kind of in on it now. Yellowstone. Is this?
Yeah, what's up with Yellowstone, man?
Yellowstone, bro.
It's getting a prequel.
What's up with Yellowstone? Is that
it's getting a spin-off prequel?
Everybody loves this show. What is this show? Tell me about this show.
Yellowstone prequel is happening is what happened in Yellowstone 200 years before Yellowstone happened.
Mm-hmm. What is Yellowstone?
And I believe Sam Elliott's
there.
Yeah, let's start there. I'll look it up because I am not familiar. I just
don't watch it either.
No, everybody tells me to watch it. I don't watch it.
I don't watch it either. I'm not really into country music.
I don't think it is a country music thing. Did it just wear cowboy hats?
I don't know. Yeah, is it? But is it like Dallas? That's what I said. It looks like Dallas to me. It's like, man, I was in a show like that. I don't need to necessarily watch one. I'm just kidding.
But I'll tell you what the synopsis is, and you tell me what you think.
Okay.
Ranching
okay, can I just get one without even watching? I've never watched one. Two feuding families battle over the price of rice in China, and things happen. There's intermingling in between the families, romance, hate, violence, sabotage, intrigue. I don't know.
Okay, I think you got pretty close. You got pretty dang close. Here's the one sentence. Here's the one sentence format or synopsis that's on IMDb. A ranching family in Montana faces off against others encroaching on their land. So it's basically Bonanza.
It's like one family. Okay,
a modern
against everybody, against the world.
Now, from what I understand, one of the appeals of the show is that it is eye candy for all ages.
Ooh.
There is big, handsome, rugged cowboys for the ladies of all ages.
Excellent.
And they're their girlfriends and wives.
Yeah. For all the puppies out there in the world.
Yeah. And then you've got you got Montana as the backdrop. So there's literally eye candy in the scenery.
Ooh, I love it. It's something for everybody. It's something you can watch as a couple. It's great couple. That's something that's, you gotta look for shows because not every show fits that kind of vibe.
Oh man, I've picked some real duds.
I have too, man.
To watch as a couple. Mm-hmm. I used to be on a roll, and that has not happened lately. Sarah is on a show called Rain, which is about Mary, Queen of Scots.
I've heard that. Yeah.
And she watches that, and it's hard for me not to make fun of it when it's on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I've been trying to watch. I watched Squid Game. She was not into that. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was the most awful show ever.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been struggling to find something new. I don't know.
Dexter's new.
Yeah.
It's old, but it's new again.
It's like my grandma used to say. She'd be like, "Put on something pretty." Like, come on, Chris, put on something pretty. Like, that's what she would say. It would make me laugh all the time because I was always watching like something fucking. I'd be watching like Pulp Fiction.
And your
be like,
your go-to.
I'm going medieval on his ass, and she'd be like, "Put on something pretty."
Your go-to pretty show was always Wild Things.
Wild Things, yeah, I like those swamp girls.
Just sitting around watching Wild Things with your grandma.
Something appealing about the girl from the other side of the tracks, you know what I mean? Slumming. Who's slumming? Who's slumming? Who's to say?
Yeah.
Well,
gentlemen, it's about that time again that I got to roll. So
it is that time. Thank you so much for another episode of the Good Vibes Podcast with Jorge Antonio Becerra.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Y'all have a good one. Be safe.
You too, buddy. Episode 69. Episode 69. Episode 69. Episode 69. Thank you for listening. Or watching on YouTube. I had to jump through some hoops with the last YouTube because I do some shit, man. We don't have any sponsors, like we said at the beginning of the episode. So I put whatever music I want on the show. I get around it. I have to do some things. And YouTube is such a great format because it allowed me to like mute certain parts of it or cut whatever you had to cut. I was like, whatever you got to do, just fucking play it. We got through it. There's some good stuff out there. I just want to share the music that I'm listening to. I do that on Facebook as well. I listen to a lot of weird music. That's for sure. It's not for everybody. But you can always catch that playlist on Spotify, which I think is the greatest app to listen. I know a lot of people, especially iPhone users, they're on the Apple Music, but it's all about Spotify. It's the shit. Their daily mixes are amazing. If you listen to it, the algorithm, it really collects a lot of the music that you are really into and the vibe you're like listening to, and it mixes it up too. So like your daily mix one might be one thing one day, and then the next day it could be completely different. You're on mute. You're on mute. But I really like that. Zennial, Surviving in the 21st Century. You can find that one. I shared my Daily Mix 2 the other day too on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you can find that as well. Yeah, I try to share what I'm listening to. If I'm like listening to it and I'm vibing off it, I share that on Facebook instantaneously. So if you just follow me, you can see what I'm listening to. Tell me if you like it. Blood Orange is what I was listening to last episode. I haven't decided what I'm gonna play. There's a lot of really good stuff, a lot of old stuff, like old school, like I don't know. It's all over the place. That's what I love about my playlist, that they're really all over the place. There's some like old school like R&B stuff. There's electronic music. There's Brown Eyed Soul. There's shoegazy. There's all kinds of shit on here. Hello. I'm wrapping up the show here with my old buddies here. Another episode in the can. You're listening to Good Vibes Podcast on the Good Vibes Network.
I'm on the phone with Sarah.
Yeah,
Sit, Ubu, sit.
We're done.
Good dog.